I'm taking a couple liberties, saying you promise free corn dogs and cheesecake if you're not back in 3 minutes. That's hilarious.
When was 3 minutes?
Let's see, let's just turn it again. Bandwidth. So they kind of think we're back, even though I don't think we're back. Maybe we are.
Maybe we are. But
All
people
right.
saying it's buffering. So the question is, do we owe anybody corn dogs?
See, it's right. It did the buffering. The
Just goes
bandwidth
down
just
and
drops
out.
out and comes back in.
But you saw it earlier doing that too, right? And we've kind of been okay throughout the show.
I don't know. Well, all right, speed round.
I feel like I'm talking kind of fast.
All right, so I think we should
Just do where we
redo
left
7.
off.
We should
Yes.
redo 17, I think, because I think it would really kind of stuff started to take a dive right about then.
Yes, absolutely. All right, so I just want to make sure we're good. All right. So our
Seems okay.
17th ranked team is team number 330.
From Hermosa Beach, California, Hope Chapel Academy, it's the Beach Bots. Average qualification score of 116.8. And the winners, Los Angeles and Ventura Regionals.
So approaching Recycle Rush different than anyone else in first. The Beach Bots really made their splash this year at the Los Angeles Regional. 330 finished first and put up an average playoff score of 152.7 to take the win. At their second of 2 events, the Beach Bots looked to take their second win at the Ventura Regional. With similar success to their first event, 330 took another number 1 seed and put up 154.1 to take another blue banner.
The Beach Bot strategy this year's game is what makes FRC so exciting. You always wish you did things differently as teams put out their release videos, but I'm not too sure if anyone even thought of what the Beach Bots managed to pull off this season. Galileo will certainly be blessed with their presence this year. So, thoughts on their strategy?
Definitely interesting. And not one that I really thought of, I don't think. It's one of those that's what's not in the rules.
Yep.
You know, do you think... So it's an obvious... I put this down. It's an obvious time saver for one last 6 stack because you can put 3 RCs up on 2 stacks. However, you do sacrifice 12 points by doing it because there's one last stack of toads underneath.
Yeah, so it's interesting.
But you're gaining... What is that? I don't even know. 36 points by doing that?
Yeah, I mean, obviously it worked out. It's worked out well for them so far.
Yes.
So
Yep.
it would be. It's one of those things that'd be really interesting to see how the style of play transfers to the championship event.
I agree. Completely.
And you can check them out in the Galileo division.
So that was number 17. 330, the Beach Bots. Moving along, our 16th ranked team is team number 67.
From Milford, Michigan, Hearn Valley Schools is the hot team. Average qualification score of 126.8. And the winners, the Waterford and Livonia events.
It's a longtime powerhouse from Michigan. The hot team makes the 2015 final top 25 here in the 16th position. At the 2 district events this season, the Waterford and Livonia events, Hot finished both of them ranked above the rest. They were going to win both of those events. Headed into the First of Michigan District Championships, Hot wanted to keep the fire alive.
After playing 12 qualification matches, the event had 204. Hot finished
204
It's insane. Hot finished 37th with a QAS of 144.1. They were selected to the second alliance by 36-41. The alliance advanced through the eighth finals with scores of 211 and 201. But as we found out so many times, Recycle Rush punishes those who aren't consistent.
You're talking way really fast.
I feel like I'm talking a little fast. Recycle Rush punishes those who aren't consistent, and scores of 116 and 210 just weren't enough to advance to the semifinals. How would join many good teams in Carson and in St. Louis. Good luck.
So through the eighth finals, they had scores of 211 and 201. In the quarterfinals, they had scores of 116 was their first match and 210. So like we've talked about so many in weeks here, that consistency is such key.
Yep.
And unfortunately, that score of 116 just wasn't enough. And at a district event like Michigan or any district event. So that's kind of the interesting part, and we've talked about it in weeks past about the consistency really rewards those who are consistent, or the whole playoff schedule. Does that. Unfortunately, Hot fell on the other end of that.
Yeah.
So.
Can you pull the chat in your
Yeah.
window? All
Sweet.
right, cool. I was getting some buffering too, so it's unfortunate.
Where?
When I had it playing, I was getting some pretty intense buffering.
Oh, you had it playing?
So, well, we seem to have you guys here. Really sorry about the issues there. Not really sure what's going on. But thanks for sticking with us.
For sure. So in case you lost it through all that, 18th place was 6090, 17th was 330, and 16th right here was Team 67. So we're going to take a quick short break like we do here. We know you guys' time is valuable, and it's already 10:30 on the East Coast. So take a quick break. I don't know if you're in the text line or not, but...
Hey, our time is valuable too.
No text as of right now. May we dare take a call in later to just see what happens. Maybe watch nobody call us. Nobody cares.
Nah, probably not. 44, that's me. Gonna get some cold cuts.
Gonna get some cold cuts today.
Woo!
All right, let's do it.
You want to keep going?
Nothing's happening. I'm ready.
Goodbye. All right.
The 15th ranked team is Team 1986.
From Lee's Summit, Missouri, Lee's Summit West High School, it's Team Titanium. Average qualification score of 107.8. And the winners of the St. Louis and Queen City Regionals.
No stranger to the top 25. 1986 has made the list a couple of times this year. As mentioned a couple weeks ago, Team Titanium had a streak of regional wins going, but unfortunately it was broken at their first event this year, where they were finalists at the Arkansas Rock City Regional. They bounced back at their second and third regionals, where they won both of those.
1986 ended the regional season with a qualification average score of 107.8 and a playoff average score of 137.6. You can catch them in action in St. Louis on the Carver Field with their quick